Evening, Carter. Welcome in. I think you're the only one or two. However, welcome in to a new stream without any practice. I'm going to be in the B lobby, I think, exclusively to maybe build that DR again, somewhat, a little bit, to maybe near myself to the 14,000 points again, where I was before having the huge drop to 7,000. But even if I drop again, who gives a shit? The only thing is to have fun, or the only valuable thing. Yeah, the main goal is just to have fun, nothing more, and not stress myself too much. How has your weekend been so far? Yeah, the watch telling me it's time to sleep. Let me decide when it's time to sleep. Ooh, we are getting pushed way back in the grid. We switch to the race camera. Way back. Just chilled out, nice. Yeah, we had guests over. Yesterday we were visiting my parents and one of our neighbors, and today we had guests over, so quite eventful, but actually nothing much happened. Hey Vito, good luck in your races. We are not in the same one, but probably a lot more races to come, so we might meet. Ooh, nice, the wheel wasn't active. Nice job activating him, actually. Let's see. Carter, are you gonna race this evening? Can I hope to meet you on the track? Let's let them race a bit. Maybe they will have some contact, causing them to lose out on some speed, and then try to get by the traffic, at least to slide into the points, if nothing else. Nice, hope to see you in the same lobby. just to have some confidence not to get a punt and to see some sportsmanship driving and behavior. The grid pretty stable, no major mistakes besides mine. Okay, that changed quickly. I don't know if he was trying to push me to the outside, but I don't understand you not having the radar on, seeing what happens next to you. Nice and clean. Let's protect the inside. My inner voice saying, "Welcome to the points." P9 lost it. there will be a time penalty. I don't know how devastating to that driver. Canister, thank you. Thank you for your like, making it 5. Did not know we had that many already. I'm good, thank you. How are you? How was your weekend? P5, I would not say deserved, because Googles caused, I think, 2 cars to leave the track, himself having a penalty. Nomad is watching you. P11, willkommen. Thank you for stopping by. Carter, it is. Only I think I would have been in P8 if it wasn't for the battle between P6, 7 and 8. They had contact and a time penalty. But I think it's still good to... We made something out of the chance, so let's take the points. And there we are, 13,254. You're good, just prepping super. What is... Like, you're preparing super? Are you preparing to race? To eat? Hvala Vito. Bilo je malo sreće u svemu. Where are you, Nomad? Okay, lower B. That's kind of my hometown. But nice of you to stop by. Making lasagna, okay. Well, sounds tasty. I made pizza today. We had guests coming over. So yeah, Sunday is always, not necessarily Sunday, but the weekend is always pizza day on our end. Either Saturday or Sunday, and I'm the lucky one to make the pizza. Homemade pizza is always the best, I think. Especially if it doesn't burn in the oven. Would be nice to crack that 34. Let's see if this will be possible. Yeah, not with this exit. Nice, we usually have a pizza day every other Friday. Yeah, Friday was on our calendar as well, but somehow Fridays when we come from work, it's not enough time to do it properly, and then the cleanup afterwards takes a bit too long. So for us it's the weekend, but it tastes the same. Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, everything is good. I know other players beating my times by a couple of seconds using the gamepad. One of them being Carlster, one of the top drivers, I think, in the world. I would say it only takes practice and track time. But Nomad, what is your lap time here on the Interlagos track? What's your best? That's what I'm thinking, Bannister. Yeah, that's pretty decent. I was 134.4 for the most part of the week. Then I think this does not start good for me. Just a few days ago I managed to cut the time to what it is now. And I still think I can get at least 1/10 in the first corner or chicane, because I somehow always overbrake the car. See? Like, I could start just as the 50 meters mark goes out of the frame and it should be fine, but once you miss it by a little, then it's a wasted lap again. But let's try it. Let's push the boundaries. But P-Cycles or Nomad, you are from Germany, right? At least that's what your flag is saying in-game. This did not feel quick at all. Nice. May I ask from which town? Düsseldorf region, nice. And I overbraked it. You're driving a 911, it helps to move the brake balance to the rear. Yeah, I can't say I made the discovery. I'm not the first one to do it, but I learned that I always drive with the brake balance 3 or 5, sorry. So all the way to the rear. And it only makes sense to use the setting when the tire compound is hard. Otherwise you are ruining the rear tires. That's what the pros say. But it somehow just works for me. Thank you, RL. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you are doing good. Racing yourself, maybe. Always wondered what is that thing below the right brake light. Is it the horn or the exhaust? Because I see two exhaust pipes. This could only be the horn, I think. Whatever it is, I'm probably not using it. Jesus loves you always. Gotta be true. Anybody whom we know? I don't think so. -5. Usually I watch his streams while at work. I did not notice it was -5. But thanks for the tip. I will have to look into it. Maybe especially I'm doing +5 because I was thinking he is doing the same. Ah, okay. Then it's plus. Okay. That's what I remember. But it could also be that I'm completely in the wrong. Always leaving space for me to be wrong. Whom do we have? Bitterbulb 8, Coast Shark behind us. Let's not give him the opportunity to bite us. 13,254. Let's remember the points. The goal is to increase slowly. A somewhat better exit, but no space to drive it out, live it out, whatever I can call it. Thank you guys. Not protect the inner side. Bitter bulb being bitter. But I think the lower B lobby is the place where the most extremist drivers are lurking. At least here it feels like the elbows are out. Yeah. Sorry for that. It wasn't intentional. The car behind having extremely bad connection. We are somewhat safe now. Hey. Don't know who that was, but let's get to P1 now. I don't remember. Was I in P5 and got punt or P4? I think P5. So P6 must have been too late on the brakes. What is he doing? Does the purple sector mean that the time is the best overall in that race, or is it your personal best? If anybody knows that. Good evening, MD. Very cold on your end. The coldest I ever experienced was -18. Yeah, Interlagos fairly warm. How was your weekend, mate? Could be a time penalty. Pull into the finish line. Hey Jim. Welcome in, mate. Blue and green is personal best overall. Okay, nice. Good to know that. Your neighbor had a good time in the sauna. He should try the beer in the sauna. Yeah, this race wasn't so terrible actually until I think P2, lap number 2. Let's wait for Matte. He drove into the pits. Hi Mox, welcome in. Are you tired today? How are you feeling? Are you again laying in the bed? Let's see who it was. Let's see who it was. Not to blame anybody, but just to, if we will be again in the same race, to keep some distance. Be aware. The replay sound is too loud and I have to take almost my headset off. Tell us something about your setup. I have written it down into the comments, if not the comments, but the description, if anybody wants to see it. It's a Fanatec setup, like the cockpit, the wheelbase and pedals. The wheelbase is at the DD Plus. The wheel is the 2.5 formula and the pedals are the V3. So they're starting to creak a little bit. I need to put grease on it or silicone spray. I would have done it already, but it's too far in the back, so it's hard to reach. Overall satisfied with the whole thing. Here's the counts. DJ Hogan. Is that you? It's much fun with the rain. We can try it as well. Our dog doesn't give a fuck. 30 minutes ago, it shoved into snow like nothing. Yeah, you must have. Did you mention what kind of dog you have? I think you were, but I wasn't I didn't hear from that race ever. So I had to Google it, yeah. P-cycles, if you are thinking about the Fanatec, I can only tell you, save the money, don't go for the DD Plus. It's too strong. I'm on the setting 3 for the force feedback, and I'm using 5 Newton meters. So the DD, what's it called? Tiny fluffy multipo. Gonna search it right away. Yeah, P-cycles, the standard wheel is, I would say, enough if you want to have some headspace with the Fanatec. The DD Pro should be a sweet spot, but the DD Plus is not, I would not recommend it. It's good, everything, but it's just too expensive. I would like to have my money back on that one. You have this sweet thing. Nice. I can imagine that my little one would love to have a dog at home. Fiat multiplier. Yeah, let's check out this. Incident here was that I was leaving the brakes and then going onto the brakes again. He accelerated. I would not say it was on purpose, but it kind of ruined the race for me. I'm not gonna complain though. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, P-cycles, I'm not a pro simmer as well. Not yeah, I'm not even planning on B1, but I asked Digit, since you mentioned him earlier, for some advice on what to buy, and he told me as well, go for the DD Pro. Like, I don't need more, his words, and I thought to myself, just fuck it, I go get it, and just to be sure to be happy with it, not to spend again pretty much money and to miss out on something. So at least you get quality with it. I myself, I'm for now happy with everything I got. No, he has the exact same base as I am, so it's the 50 Newton meters. Like, have a look. Wait a second. Have a look on the wheel, how it behaves in a few turns, and I will then switch to the maximum power you can get out of it. Like, I have no problem steering whatsoever in the corner. Keep in mind, we have the hard tire compound. Now watch me shake, please. Now this is muscle work. I don't know if you see the difference, but it's a huge difference. Yeah, the screen shaking, everything. The whole cockpit is starting to shake. It's just too much to be racing for even 2 laps. So I go with force feedback 3. If it's a road car, I put it to 4 just to have more details and feedback. But besides that, you really don't need more. 5 Newton meters is more than enough. Okay. Yeah, everybody in front of us is sub 34. Okay, remember to free. Box, how long is your beard? Like this much, this, or would it go out of the frame? B-cycles or nomad? I plan on race at least, let's say 8 to 10 races more, so let's hope to be in the same lobby soon. Yeah, send some pics. There was a time I was trying to grow a beard, but after 2 days it starts itching too much and I just always have to shave it off. Can't live with it. Okay. Then you were grooming it those last 8 years. Because it sounded like a bit you let it grow. Okay, you're right about that, but it goes only for the man having a beard, so I'm having nothing to mask myself besides my belly. Hey Sugar Shuffles, welcome in, thank you for the like. I missed your stream. I have your account on, like, the notification bell on, but every time you stream it pops up on the phone and I'm in the middle of something and can't really join, but I'll make sure to at least come and say hi afterwards. Let me just get to the finish line, or the finish straight, to see your whole message. Hanging with the family, but wanted to drop in quickly. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. And thank you for the good luck. I need it very much. Hi Charlie, welcome in. I hope you are doing good. Yeah, Sugar Truffles, no worry. I will make sure to, even if I'm driving, to take those 2 minutes and pop into the chat. It's probably much less than 2 minutes, but you get the point. Yeah, always try to support where I can, so thank you for your support as well. Mr. Apex, by far. The chat is flying. So, Charlie coming in. Yas Marina in 1 moment. Is Yas Marina for the next week a track? David. I am risking to go off track just to catch up. Let's finish the race first. No way. We are getting a position gifted, making it into the top 5. Very nice. Welcome to the points. Hey. Yeah, Sugar Truffles, you're always streaming when it's nighttime on my end. But still, I'll make sure to pop in. Anyone have any info regarding next week? Yes, Marina and... C will be Group 3. What did I do to lose out on the security rating? Vito, nice. Nice. What did I do to lose out? P cycles, very much possible. I think in the B lobby in the B race is everybody or everybody is trying to get a quick win to get quick points. But in the C races is more calculated, and I don't think the drivers are pushing too hard. Therefore, less incidents. Did anybody saw how I was able to lose half of the sportsmanship? I don't remember hitting anybody. SR not get a penalty. Good evening, Lee. Welcome in. How is your weekend going? I know it comes to an end, but I hope it was good. Enjoyable, with maybe some fun in it. I was brutally killed by an A+ streamer because he thought I should give him away after his pit stop. Yeah, I don't know what those streamers think. Not only the A+ ones. Nicely. Yeah, mine was good as well. I'm searching for the word when you hang out with people. Yeah, we socialized a lot. That's the word. Today we had guests over. Pizza day. I was the one to make them. Pretty proud of my cooking skills lately, but just in regards to pizza. Nothing else. Mox, I did not get it quite. Is it Fuji next week? And Dex, Sorry, I did not saw your message right away. Glad to see at least you got something from me. Getting obliterated. Yeah, I got the position from you and I saw your message. I did not see what happened, although I have to replay. But did you leave the race? Let me jump back quickly. To see if you were treated unfair. But I'm guessing you were. MD, you left the house. Good thing if you can do so. Let's see what happened to you, Dex. I gotta say, yeah, those guys were fighting, but I gotta say that DJ, what's he called? DJ Hogan pushed me as well, but I think it was really an incident because I was 2 times on the brakes earlier. Said turn 25. Let's see. Yeah. Lee, if you... Yeah, I love pizza too. And I can in some way... Let me show you the image. This was a pizza from the leftovers I had. And it turned out like this. So that's the actual pizza. But... Lee, if you are still in the chat, and since you are probably the most experienced here, if this Porsche gets to the inside line without being at least on the same height as the Audi, shouldn't he switch back to the line and be behind the Audi and not, because that this move I would classify as a dive. Nothing else. But I could be wrong. If somebody from you pros are into the rules of racing, into the unwritten rules, educate us. Kids yelling and fucking dual senses, stop yapping and grown-ups. Yeah, but MD, what do you say? Do you just say, okay folks, I'm leaving, let me know when you're gone, or you make something up and say, I have the need to go outside or something? Time is flying. Okay. Good insight, Lee. Thank you. Then let's call it a racing incident. Good strategy, MD. Ooh, that was too quick. It's too quick. Oh, Carter. How are you doing, man? Best of luck to you. Okay. Yeah, Carter, saw you. P-Cycles had that situation in the last race. I was on the brake, on the inside and braked earlier. Yeah, that's what I would have done, but I usually try to go again to the racing line to not mess up the race, but probably depends on the situation. Thank you, Mox. Thank you, Charlie. I actually had to go to the pharmacy but since it was minus 19, I had to make sure the car warms up, etc. Yeah, I just, before I started streaming, I had a neighbor asking if I can come down to the garage. We live in a apartment building and his battery died. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, his battery died due to the cold temperatures here. Not as cold as on your end, MD, but still. So he needed also to go for a ride to fill it up. And he has to replace it tomorrow. Oh, look at that Carter, how quick he is. Ooh, the Porsche taking an excursion. Nice slide from the finish guy. Okay. One bit too late on the brakes, and there goes Carter. To 100 amp battery. I have a van for transportation, and the van doesn't even have that much of a power. I think it's 94. MD, do you guys ever have the problem with the fluids in the car freezing? I know petrol doesn't freeze until minus 30 or something, but I don't know how the brake fluids behave and stuff. Kept it on the track there. Trying to read the message, but it's too big. We'll catch up with it after the race. Ooh, that was a fuck up. Main goal now, play in the points. Good save after all. Let me catch up. Diesel can get into jelly, that's what I thought. We have winter diesel, everything else is fine. The Basto, I would like to have it in my car someday, or in the car I'm driving. SR recovered. Heard people put vodka in the screen wash to help it stop freezing. Charlie, are people putting rakia into it? Get my new wheel tomorrow. Lee, are you speaking about the one you won? I hope it is the one you won. The one you won. Yeah, it does smell amazing. At least you can't tell the police what you did. Does anyone know what is exactly necessary to approve the DR? Yeah, MD said it. He got it on point. Yeah, Charlie, would be an interesting story. The car smelling like you had a lot, but actually nothing. Ah, the wheel, okay. Nice, you're getting the same as I have, right? Revenox, welcome to the chat. Didn't saw you earlier. Overall racecraft, you can win races and still lose the R, so just focus on your performance overall. Intend to finish top 5 for the most impact. I once raced a race where I was in the points but lost, like in the first 8 positions, but lost out on driver rating, and I have been in the Australian account while it was very new. I've been racing like 3 to 4 races, always finishing first, but never improved any of my driver rating, and I was still keeping on or holding on to the E. But then after a while it just kept increasing, so been a while. Good to see you again, Tom. You've improved so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not doing my best. I wish I could tell that I am, but yeah, I'm not getting enough track time, I think. So I'm happy with the time I can grab, mostly in the evenings. So yeah, thank you for stopping by into the chat or coming into the chat. Don't remember when I saw you the last time then. Wife isn't too happy. Living room filling up with boxes. Yeah, we had today our guests over, and the friend tried out the setup and everything, and I gave him the VR set on the head, and he was starting to feel sick like 30 seconds after, and yeah, I took it off. Sub indicator is not up to date. Let me check. Ooh, I'm very sorry. It wasn't running. Should be in a second. P cycles, thank you very much. It's a script I have running in the background, but I did not turn it on. Need to manually start it every time the PC goes on. So I'm sorry. Yeah, Raven, remember me, or Ravenox, how is it pronounced? I only I just say Revenox. What driver rating are you at right now? Yeah, Andy, try it, please. Gained another 10th on quali on this track as well. So Charlie, you are pushing the boundaries, you are pushing the limits of what is possible. Yeah, but look at Naoyami or Lee, please. 33-1. I just say you gotta be a pro to get there. I'm B currently as well. Nice. Revenox, what's your ID in the game? Revenox. Did I mispronounce it? Should I say Revenox or Revenox? Like Revenox, Revenox, or Ravenox, or just Nox, but Nox is too close to Mox. So let's yeah, let's make it Revi. And my setup in the living room first. Yeah, we have another sub. Revenox, but I still don't know what that means. Is Re for revving? And don't know. You gotta explain your nickname to me as well, to the crowd. We have one more sub. Thank you if you are in the stream, listening, reading. But Revenox, I hope I see you on the track soon. As of now, I had the pleasure to meet Carter again. Did a whole video on him, on how nice it was to race against yeah, sportsmen, good sportsmen in the races. You put together some random stuff. Okay, that helps. Same ID, love to race you. Yeah, if anybody is up for a lobby later on, I am gladly opening up one. We can maybe just copy one of the... You know what? We can make Fuji. We can make Fuji for our friend MD in the chat to enjoy his best track and to deliver some entertainment to him. P5, quite good. Did we drop in the... No, we did not drop in the points, so that only means that we... Oh, that the good drivers are heading to bed. Monster Cookie, I believe he wanted to say. Yeah, Monster Cookie, I like the name. I very much like the name. My Australian count says Tom the Cookie. I live in the UK. I have school tomorrow, unfortunately. At least you're getting educated. So I have to go to bed in a bit, but joining your lobby sometime would be great. Of course, I think as the community will grow, I will make sure to put up some polls and to open a lobby when you guys have the time to race. At least once a week. Like just turn one stream into a open lobby and have fun. So Amigo Muerte. Oh, so I'm so sorry, amigo. Hello everyone, just subbed and liked. I'm BS as well. Good luck. Good luck to you too. What was that? Dropping back. Amigo Muerte, thank you very much. I did not saw your message right away. But glad now Mox replied. Yeah, if anybody wants is sending a message that he wants me to read, just try to tag me, because the screen is somewhere in the back and sometimes I have trouble seeing the message, especially during the race. So yeah, I'm gonna focus now. We'll get that position. The guy in front lagging. Hold ground. Arthur again very strong. His braking was on spot for once. It is, especially when you come close to make an overtake. You never know if you're actually bumping into him. Like I saw in one stream that a guy just saw another car flying away, and on his end it just looked normal. and then the pushed guy came into the chat. They were starting to talk, and it was probably because of the lag that the car moved, bumped into another one, and the one having the bad connection didn't see any of it. I hope I'm not slowing Carter down. Too bad I can't really give a push. I'm too slow for that. Decent. Decent. Revenox, sorry, did not see the message. Good night to you if you're still hearing us. To be honest, there's like here is nothing. Sometimes people teleport from sector to another. Pit Carter, no way. No, I wasn't letting you pass. I just saw you were quicker, and I'd rather have you in front of me and not risking to collide. But yeah, I thought you were quicker, so why not let you take the place? And with that, I only just his indicator last minute. Yeah, I indicated on the finish line. I was hoping for you to take the slipstream pass, and like I wanted to try to push you a bit to reach the P3 guy. But hey, as long as I'm P8 or better, I am happy. And Carter, overall, I think you are the quicker one in the race, at least. So you can always have my position. Gotta go. Thanks for the entertainment. Peace Cycles. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you around. Hope to see you on the track. Peace Cycles, if anybody is racing, is a nomad in Gran Turismo. Amigo Muerte, I would love to. I would love to. If we meet, always consider me a friend on the track. Yeah, thank you, Carter. But I just couldn't reach the Porsche. Hi, Ozzy. Welcome in, mate. Good morning to you. Yeah, Ozzy lives in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, on his end, it's already Monday. And Monday does not sound like fun day, so hope you're doing good, Ozzy. How is the knee? I know it's not good, but I hope it doesn't get worse. Switching for a bit to the chat camera. I hope the music in the background works. This is my last race, getting an early night ready for tomorrow. It's a good idea. I maybe should do the same, but I won't. Just because I like to do a few more races. Yeah. I'm in the past as well. Knee is not good, but at least the manufacturer's was good yesterday. Yeah, something to celebrate. Something to celebrate. I'm wondering, I could use a little break. I will be back soon.
Side by side,
back again. Up, 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 up. If I feel like I'm quicker than you, Tom, I'll give you a flash. If not, you stay ahead, mate. It's less pressure for me to have you in front of me. So if I indicate, just use the next straight. Try to get by. I will lift and let you pass this. Let's remember, it's just a game, so let's have fun. I'm going to race B, try again. Mox, I hope to see you on the track. Aussie Park, how's the racing going, Tom? It's going good. We had maybe one mishap in one race. We, I think, finished last, and then most of the other races were P5, P4, mostly in the points though, so can't complain. As you see the points in this on the screen, they are doing good. I see a few people that I've met on the track, but nobody from the friends list, unfortunately. Yeah, no friends on the track. Yeah, too bad. Too bad. It would have been nice to have the both of you, Mox and Carter. Yeah, amigo. We got all separated, it seems. Thank you, Mox. Good luck to you, everybody racing. Though I move to B, I will start where the QT puts me. The qualifying time. You gotta take what you get. I have to say, I'm happy managing the Audi with no traction control. It's something I started doing this week, so it's going pretty good, I think, for now. Okay. One positive thing not being in the same lobby is that now everybody can finish in P1. So let's give it a shot. Aussie, the gamepad veteran. Holster has top 10 lap times under controller. Yeah. Halster is one quick dude. Somebody mentioned in Kizzy's stream, or Kizzy mentioned, that Halster qualified for a Gran Turismo event in Milano. So folks will be able to see him race there. And he's very humble as well. I was once loading his Ghost on a time track, time trail, okay? And like, I did probably the best lap time I have ever driven in Gran Turismo. It was still 1.5 seconds off. And I went to his stream just saying like, congrats on your time, it's insane what he does on the gamepad. And he just like responds humble, it's just practice, nothing else. But he gets just every turn he gets right, every apex is on spot. And he manages to repeat it many times. Was I too far on the left? I was. MD, you have a point. I didn't think of it. But you clearly have a point. They are... I don't know though if they can choose to race on the controller. If that is what got him there, they should allow him this. Coco popped out of nothing. Didn't saw him coming. He deserved it. Nice livery. They can't use it, okay? It'll be fun to watch if he attends. I was a guy who was on the world tour that used controller, or at least qualified a few times. I forgot his name. Braking with controller is hard. Let me catch up with you guys. It's much easier to correct the car, so with controller, and trail braking is easier for me also on controller. Ban controllers on flat screens. Yeah, I think RL we would lose maybe 60% of all drivers. Yeah, Lee, exactly my thought. I'd like to have longer travel and more feedback on L2. Yeah, but MD, if you look at folks who have the pedals without the load cell, you technically have an advantage. Charlie, did you win? Nice. Good thing you were not in this lobby. First good race of the week, P5. It's one for the stats as well. GG's to you guys. I finished almost last. Would be nice to know it's wheel only or VR2 only rooms. RL, you have a point as well. At least it would be nice for the game to let you choose the option to put you into lobbies with the people who have the same setup as you. Turn-in is much easier with the wheel. I would say, Aussie, it's also more precise. I think with the wheel you are just it's more easy to repeat the things you are doing, like lap after lap after lap. But then again, you have to get used to it. I remember once starting out with the wheel, I was crazy slow, so it's again a learning process. Amigo Muerte, DR dropped for me. Yeah, mine dropped so hard it won't even update. But I expect somewhere a drop of about 600 points. Yeah, but nothing to cry about. Those are just DR points. SR are the points we are looking out for. Let's go again. Let's try the new Porsche for once. The tool driver is true, you don't need load cell pedals, but they do feel more realistic. I have load cell, but I'm still learning what adjustments need to get right. Mox, hold on to it. Don't let it slip. Don't let it go. Yeah, it is, but isn't there a... The way I'd like my theoretical pedals is you slam it hard, they almost lock, like 99%. I think, Lee, I think he is still using them. I don't know the company name, but he did a review on it. I know it was a pain in the ass to get that thing working and assembled, but he says those are good pedals. Yeah, Mox, we have the same ones, same model, but like I would say, or I would argue, if now somebody who has experience with those setups would sit here and say, dude, you have everything wrong, it's not adjusted well, blah blah blah. And if I compare the pedals or the brake pedal to the car brake pedal, it's completely different. It has too much travel, because in my car I can maybe push it half a centimeter and then the pressure is almost the maximum. I don't know how it's in race cars, to be honest. Do you have like really travel and then somewhere it starts to build up the pressure? Yeah, Lee, that's how it's in my car, but here I think at the start or in the beginning, while getting used to the pedals, I wanted more travel to be able to, like, due to the travel, to know where I am. But now I think I will need to yeah, get that red part out, like turn it more to have the pressure coming right away. Minutes. Let's go do we won't make one lap. I was a bit too quick, too late, sorry. We can practice the chicane. Noticing something. Yeah. RL on this car, I'm missing the Japanese flag. I will put it on the car after the race. Sorry for that. Yeah, MD, that's what I heard regarding the braking. That's what I tried to do. You also lose time if you brake slowly to the full pressure and then release again. I did try it, Mox, for turn number 1, and then I decided to quit. I couldn't handle the car. Anybody whom we know, Toby, no. Good luck, Charlie. Good luck. Go take another P1 for us to celebrate. Yeah, Lee, that's the electric one. That I think in real life on a test got burned out, burned brakes, so it did not brake. Try to drive backwards with that car on a wheel. What will happen? What can I expect? Starting P10. Mox, you are still racing. Good luck to you as well. Bring us a win. Idemo Vjeko. Samo da stignemo živi i dobre. Was a bit too much or too late. Nice switcheroo, I believe it's called. Ooh. This was not worth it. Yeah, so not worth it. We'll be dropping to P10 at least. So not worth it. But we can still make it into the points. Sorry. Vijeko, probao sam Porschea, nije mi dobar je, ali nije mi sad nešto da bi ga stalno krenuo koristiti. Greetings to Rachel Ozzy. Don't know who caused the punt. Traffic too tight, probably. I will say incident, but I will look at the replay. Yeah, P13 is better than P14, right? Vijeko, najbolji onaj u kojem se ti najbolji, tako da Ferrari, da, 296. Prije Audija sam njega vozio. A za ovu utrku mi Audi definitivno favorit. We have a spin. What's up with the car now? MD, I'm waiting for your nice pirouette. Charlie, well done, mate. You are cracking it. Carter, see you. You know what? I'm gonna put up a post with a poll on what day you guys would have the time to drive in a lobby. Maybe we can get a few people in. Jumbo, dirty. Let's save the replay. Yeah, poll gotta be the secret. MD, let's look at this masterpiece. See, we have one more sub. If you are in the stream, thank you. I don't see the name, but as always, you know who you are. The sub, very appreciated. One more good race, you'll be back in B. Ah, okay. You are welcomed in the B lobbies. I just got into Rambo lobbies, yeah. I'm off for now. See you next time, and thanks for the fun and stream. Amigo Muerte, thank you for stopping by. Nice to have you here. We will be streaming again probably in 2 days' time. So this is Tuesday evening, somewhere around the same time. So yeah, hope to see you around. Until then, take care, stay safe. And thanks again for the sub. Yeah, the brakes are not existent. And not the best camera angle. Rafael. Were you in the race, Rafael? Welcome in, of course. I think I saw... No, you couldn't be. You couldn't be because you are in another region. But Rafael, thank you for stopping by. We are racing in your country for the most part of the stream. I have one flag missing on the car. Oops. Here. Rafael, are you driving yourself? Are you currently racing? What lobbies are you in? What setup are you rocking? Are you on gamepad? Are you on the wheel? Are you up for one more than a lobby? I'm up for everything, but you mean like lobby where we join without the daily races? I'm up for that as well. Let me just put the Japanese flag on the car for our friend RL. Yeah, Charlie, if you want, let's have that one race, like get back into B, and then we open up a lobby. I see one more sub. Raphael, did you subscribe just now? If so, thank you very much. We have 4 minutes. Raphael, I assume you subscribed. That means we finally have the chance to put the Brazilian flag onto the car. It's a pleasure. Even if you're not subscribed, it's nice to have people from Brazil in the chat. Ooh. Quick. Give us the flag. So, Raphael, since you, I assume, new to the channel, because I didn't saw you earlier, we put every flag from every supporter of the channel onto the car, and a way to say thank you for the support. So thank you, and this flag is to honor your name being in the chat. Welcome once again. We have 3 minutes. Yeah, Charlie, it goes away quick. All it needs is one bad race. Like not one race, but one bad racing location or combo. And Charlie, if you like, I would go for the Fuji racetrack to give some entertainment to our friend MD. I hope I have it. I have it. Nice. Yeah, but when you think about it, BS, the probably most stupid abbreviation to be called, but okay. CS, you're already on Counter-Strike, but BS, you are... Nobody wants to be BS. Okay, I did not drop too much. The next race could be a good drop to get back into the C lobbies, to dominate there. I don't know about you, but I'd rather dominate in a lower lobby than get pushed around in a higher lobby. Oh, feeling old. Nobody is in the lobby, yeah. Yeah, Ozzy, I feel your pain. Are you also doing a, I call it support run? Pop into every chat, say hi, leave a like, stay there for a few minutes, and then like go from stream to stream. And look at those lap times. Everybody is in the 33 seconds realm. Yeah, P12 to 16 complete outsiders here. Thank you, Mox. Good luck to you. Good luck to you as well. Good luck, Charlie. Let's go for podium number 3.
It's lights out and away we go.
I'm passenger right now. Yeah, this race is not worth driving anymore. At least not for points. I know German Kiwi. Isn't he a music teacher from New Zealand living in Germany? Is he on gamepad or does he have a wheel? It's not for the points, then at least for the prestige. Let's hope I at least hope I will get the star for the fastest lap. Too bad that doesn't bring any points as far as I know. Or it doesn't save you from losing points. Yeah, road to sea lobbies is every road leads to the sea lobby. Somehow I already forgot how it came to be that I'm in P13. Probably my fault. Lost out by a little bit, not much, but still. I was something doing wrong. Top 3 had a battle, it seems. Did not notice that. Hi Hugo, welcome in. I am doing good, thank you. How are you? I see you, I think, for the first time. Were you in the race? In the lobby? Mox, we are, I think, opening up the in lobby in Fuji, and I think we're gonna replicate these settings. Let me just take a snapshot of them. Hugge, Sweden, right? You were starting somewhere P1. Hi, Clever. Welcome in. Doing good, thank you. Hugge, did you just subscribe? If so, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. What are Hugge vibes? Hugge, can we call you Hugo or is it Hugge? Awesome, because we do the thing that where we put every flag from every subscriber onto the car as a way to say thank you. We don't have the Swedish flag yet, so I'm glad it's time. And you are also the subscriber number 200, so milestone. Thank you a lot. Okay, Hugo is fine. I remember the game, Hugo, I don't know if you guys had it on TV, where you would call the TV station and on your phone press 4 or 6 to steer Hugo left or right. And then at the end you could win a prize. It was kind of like a Nintendo game. Oh well, start the week in C lobbies, should rank up quickly. Yeah, Charlie, I'm opening the lobby in a second. Give me just a moment to put, yeah. Hugo is what I associate. Like the game is what I associate with your name right away. Let's go for the dark blue. Where should we put it? Where have we the space? Let's get it here. A little bit smaller, not that much. But Hugo, I gotta say, very consistent, quick driving. And congrats on your positions, you earned them. I think like maybe 2 hours ago we were in the same lobby and I was finishing also in the points, but now it's just I'm dropping. Sturströmming, what is that? Yeah, I assume the B lobby, especially as the race comes to an end, it's getting furious. Okay, if anybody is on near the PS or wants to race, we are opening a lobby on Fuji. I think we are going. Yeah, IKEA is way too corporate, but the food is good. I go at least 2 times a week, 1 or 2 times a week with my kid after kindergarten. What am I doing? After kindergarten, we stop by IKEA to get some food. So IKEA always good, always good. And once you find the are those all car manufacturers? I know Koenigsegg. These guys should be Swedish. Okay. Let's just name it rookies. That. First. Look at it on boost. Off peak. Moving wheel. Visible mechanical damage. Light, but it should recover, right? Fuel consumption. Let's make it something, but not too wild. Production of track wheel. Stops. Charlie, you got it. Let's make 850, 40 just in case. Next power, nothing. Okay, quickly the image. Tires. Facing. All of them. In the dailies it's on. Of course. Practice race should be good. Socially, hi. Welcome in. I am doing well. I hope the others can confirm that they are doing well as well. Only MD is freezing himself on -20, maybe even colder by now. Yeah, everyone is on the same time, but it's the only time probably when everybody has some time off from all the obligations. Okay, how is that possible that I did not change the track? Okay, everything else should be good. First. Post first. This is all as it should be. Off to leave more likes. Thank you. Thank you. If you not be back, thank you for stopping by. Very nice to see you. And yeah, greetings to all the other streamers. Oh my god. Charlie, you have the SR rating B. What happened? What happened to you? Mox, are you coming in? Or are you joining? To not make it sound like a that's what she said joke. Same socially, same. Yeah. I thought Gran Turismo was to blame. Let's do some laps. No, let's switch to the tires. Is it possible that I don't have to okay. Now I'm having the softs. Hi Andy. Thank you for the like. You have a good night. Yeah, we are having fun, I hope, I believe. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it very much. We just hit the 200 sub mark. So something to celebrate even off stream with the wife. Mox, you are active on all sides. Thanks, Andy. It's a long way to 10 million subs, but you gotta start somewhere, right? I had to say hi to Indian Stick. I can't keep up. Don't know what to say to that Aussie. We gotta keep up. But it's also nice to have so many people streaming. Like you can get to know better folks. Just being in the chat. I was hoping we can get some more people in. Island Grown, the rookie is good. I hope you too. We just started a open lobby for the three of us for now. If you like, we would love to have some more competition in. Maybe you should have renamed. Yeah, too late to change the name to Daily Race D to attract some more players. As I understood, it is. As I understood, at least I think Mox was telling about the next week's races. I believe he saw it somewhere on the internet, if not on the Digit website. Ooh, Aussie, I don't know if you're seeing this. Look at this beauty. Wonder who made it. What's the signature? I only like this track when you have lots of downforce. Same, but in order to have the downforce, you need to have speed as well. So I think Group 3 is the sweet spot here. It's a bit shaky on the track. Group 2, okay. I don't remember if I ever saw Group 2 on this track. The first time I saw Group 2 was on Suzuka this week. Didn't see it ever before in the dailies. And I'm racing from September. So it's probably a rare thing to happen. Thanks, Alan Brown. In the last 2 or 3 dailies, the luck was not on our side. But I hope next week will bring some refreshments. Good luck to you as well. I have to get up tomorrow and cut down 1,100 cannabis plants. Are they illegal? Cannabis sounds a bit illegal. Or are you in Belgium? That would explain everything. No, not Belgium, the Netherlands. Ah, you're from Canada, okay. At least you won't have the cops showing up. Do one right now. Yeah, let's do one. Let's do one. I gotta say, I'm missing the grip from the Audi. This is group 3. Yeah, Ozzy, no worries. Whenever you have the time. CMD, this is my lap. It's too much. Yeah, I'm too slow everywhere. I'm too slow everywhere. I'm just noticing that track cutting is not... No, it's good. Start the race. People want to go to sleep at some point. The long right turn. Change down a gear mid-corner. The long right turn, okay. Where I drifted to the outside. Pit stop is not required. Pit stop not required. Yeah, last corner is tricky because you don't know where the end is. Let's get that slipstream in. And no pit. Mox, no pit. You can if you want. Or if Charlie pits you, but you don't have to. Okay. Change the gear. I don't know if that was mid-corner or not. Sorry. Turn 2, okay. Psycho taking off. You mean on the bridge above me? That chicane is one of my pain points on this track. I'm either slow on the exit or not having control over the car. Yeah. That's a perfect example on my trouble with that chicane. Multiple lines in the last sector. That makes Fuji beautiful. Ozzy, thank you for being in the chat. Talk to you soon. Stay safe. Catch you in your short video or live stream. Until then, be safe, my friend. Imagine the first gear going up to 120 something kilometers an hour. Driving into town, you wouldn't need to switch gears. guys are fighting for the best lap times. The inside over the sausages. Let's try that. But then before coming into the turn, you go wide, right? Or are you staying glued to the inside the whole time? Okay. Yeah, qualifying is another story. And being alone on the track. Missed it this time completely. Can't you catch him anymore? I see there is a gap between the two of you. Going in with too much speed. Last time I said I would do it, then I didn't. Oh, this isn't or he did. Congrats to him. To save his P1. Probably. I would be, but I would do another lobby. And maybe let me just exit this one. How do I join the room? You can either use the room ID or you can add me. You have the PSN in the description, and then you just filter only friends lobbies. What do you say? Would you guys be up for? Do you have the formula car? What group would that be anyway? Let's make it group free. Yeah, but I don't know what group this would be. Yeah, I don't have the Tomahawk, I think. Hugo, you are there. Let me just set this thing up. Let's make it a qualifying practice race. Blah, 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 blah. Pit stops whatsoever. Reset better. Okay, race for fun, practice qualifier start. We have the track. Let's make it 6 laps. Yeah, Mox, then let's make 5. Let's be quick. Let's start fastest first. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So lobby should be up. Hugo, if you are looking or searching within the lobbies, somewhere up there, you should have the little box to check mark the only friends lobbies, and then it should pop up. Never done. Yes, Marina. Okay. I never did it as well. Lying. I'm a liar. Here is Hugger or Hugo. I will go to my beloved new Audi. Group 3, yeah. Group 3. Just so we can finish in a timely manner. Mox, please just make sure to enter. You have, okay. Then we are starting qualifying to get things moving. And to get us to sleep as well. Yeah, I mean, not everybody has to like it. I find it good, don't know how, but I'm enjoying it. Whew. don't know if this tire warming up thing does anything, but it looks cool. Am I wrong when I say that the cars now are a bit more powerful? Having unrestricted power. Yeah, they are. Feels a lot more serious now. They rev up so quick. Probably sorry if that was me. Okay. I was too close to judge if it wasn't me, maybe. Okay. You hate it already. You learn to love it. I raced this track when it was on the dailies, and I find it entertaining. Maybe not because of the track layout. As MD says, it's not so fluent, but because of all the surroundings and details of it. Like I like to race here. Yeah, I think you just have to learn the track, and the love comes with time. Too bad we have two more people, but only spectating. Win one speed, easy rider. Easy rider. Let's make this count. All good, RL. Thank you for alert mode. Start was uneventful. They are not always right for the ideal land. But they help, can't deny that. Especially on new tracks. Wanted to see the lights flash. And then I saw the end of the road. In the last turn, at least in the daily races, folks were driving off the track with no penalty, so going very wide. Don't know if here this would be the case, but I'm not gonna try it. Is it like as it just came out, it wasn't my type of track. But as I said, I was in the daily races very invested in this track, so got to know the layout. And now it's okay. But that's why I say I like the track, just because I enjoy racing here. Just as I enjoy racing at Willow Springs, but we all had our beginnings with that track. So it's the same story here. Nice looking finish. We made some money in game. Nice. Yeah, Hugo, well done. Consistent driving. They were catching up. They were catching up quickly. Yeah, the car was too powerful. I'm not used to it. And I don't know how to dial it down to be exactly like in the daily races. Maybe I should have written down to what power the cars get dialed down and to what weight. But yeah, maybe we can repeat the track or some other track next time. Fuji is also nice. There is this track, Kyoto Motor Park, blah blah. It's the fiction track in Japan, but it's one that I like. I really like it because it's very, as you said, MD, like fluent. You can nicely combine the corners, have a fluent line. Looking at the clock, it's sleeping our clock. Yeah, Mox, whatever makes you happy, right? But guys, I gotta say thank you very much for being in the stream. I had a good time again and again and again. And it's mostly because of you guys being here, chatting, looking at your chat. MD, you make me laugh every time with your comments, like for Island Grown. And yeah, you have the kind of humor I like to laugh at, like with, you know what I want to say. But yeah, thank you very much. I'm gonna get some rest and yeah, head to work tomorrow. So thanks again for stopping by. And yeah, nice, we reached the 200 subs, shy of 10 million. So yeah, see you around. Have a good night, take care, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.
Side by side, we share the track.